Dear Not a Furry, this is a response video to your thoughts on Okami, your overall lack of ability to give one thing an example.
Hey guys, I'm not a furry.
So, quick note here, I had to go play with the audio a little bit. You can hear this brief original clip that I'm going to play for a few seconds, and that buzzing just drove me nuts, so I literally had to nuke that with the noise removal on Audacity like 3 times. You could still kind of hear it. If you want to really hear their original version with the huge buzz, I'll leave a link down below.
Hey guys, I'm not a furry, and today I'm going to be discussing Okami's now deleted video defending cub porn. So this situation is actually disgusting. This channel that was defending drawings of children having sex was making videos spreading awareness about the Nora the Wolf situation on the side. While I'm really happy that they helped so many people, you can't just defend something and then go and bash the same thing, especially when it's something so big.
I'm sorry, who are you? You can call this a nitpick, but the video in question isn't deleted, it is privated. And from what I've seen from Okami, since there was no footage from the video, I'll be reading off Okami's post. Hi, Okami here. I never actually deleted the video, it's just private. The reason I took it down was because I was kinda sloppy and wasn't very well put together. Mediocre work at best. It was for a series I started called Debating Topics. I took it down about a month ago. I planned on addressing why, but the Nora stuff happened and the kero stuff happened like 2 days ago, so I've been busy. Again, big thanks to Okami for covering the Nora the Wolf situation. I didn't even know about that till then, and naturally, covering Kero the Wolf is an ever-present topic that I wish to get to myself, perhaps after this. Now, I've unfairly gotten into it with Okami in the past. I've made an ass out of myself during the Spockter theory situation where she was right and I was wrong. I insulted them because she was standing with someone who had confessed. That's a very long story, which, again, I was wrong and I got out of line. I'd say by a lot. Also, who said cub porn was a big topic? Like, there's no evidence explaining or alluding to why we should take that stance. And let me be clear, I'm not advocating for cub porn. If you passed me a petition to ban the medium, if that's the right word, I'd be glad to sign it. But that's not what we're doing.
They did a good job with the Nora situation, but the fact that they made a video defending cub porn is gross. I understand that it's deleted now, but if you're going to make such a disgusting video and then delete it, you need to say something, especially if your opinion has changed. Do you want people to think that you still defend what's basically child pornography? If you don't know what cub porn is, it's content consisting of anthropomorphized children under the age of 13 having sexual relations with other children or sometimes adults.
So, I'm gonna cheat ever so slightly. You guys tell me if this counts or not. This is Digi Bro, he's known as the Lolly Guy. Though I've peeked over at his channel, whether he's kicked the habit or not is anyone's real guess. But that's not the point. There's a couple videos by a YouTuber who goes by the name Tommy C. One where he calls Digibro out for potentially violating the Protection Act of 2003. Do you see this, Not a Furry? It's an actual statute.
So there's nothing to be gained on your end. Your only gain is getting over on me. And I'm pretty
Tom
sure...
can't lose either way.
Yeah, he loses either way. And I'm pretty sure after this, you're not going to want to do that. Because again, like I said before, I'm going to the FBI, no bluff. Email, and once I iron out the place where you live, and I am unapologetic about this, once I figure out, and I'm pretty close to the street, I'm finding the closest office to you. If I can't find it, I'm going with the state FBI, because I'm pretty sure you're in violation of law with your statement on Dick's show alone.
I have a spoiler for you, Not a Furry. Digibro has never served a day in prison or jail for lolly porn. But at the same time, if there's some misunderstanding, I'm going to play a clip here. This is from Dick Masterson's podcast.
However, I will say this, Digibro. I don't know if this is accurate because I don't know the terminology of like anime shit, but you are self-professed, what is it, lolicon fan?
Yes.
Does that mean that... What does that mean?
It means that I am a huge fan of illustrations of little girls getting fucked.
Oh. Now. Oh, see, that makes it You see what you when you do that,
Yeah.
it makes it very uncomfortable.
Of course it does. But, like, I have to fight for that shit harder than anybody because I like that shit. And if I'm not doing anything wrong and I'm looking at the shit, that means I gotta be on the front fucking line.
Digibro, as of today, has over 350,000 subscribers on YouTube. He is not someone who slipped through the cracks. And yes, the difference between Lolly and Cub is fur and various art styles. There's what I would call a bunch of pedantic differences, and if you explain how my examples aren't close enough, I'll surrender that point. But let's carry on with the video.
Obviously, there's an issue with this. In her video, Okami claimed it was okay because it was fictional and wasn't real children. That's an issue. It's still illegal to make content that depicts minors having sex. Any art that has characters that appear to be minors having sex is illegal, which means cub porn is illegal. I don't care if they're furries. It's just a loophole that pedophiles found to make child pornography to get off to.
Alright, so surely you have an example of 5 furry artists being arrested for cub porn. How's 3? 2? You gotta have 1. You know what, you got a little over a half a minute to go. Let's just finish up.
Since the video was deleted, I can't do any commentary on it, unfortunately. However, I have a screenshot of the video if you don't believe it exists for whatever reason. I want Okami to make some sort of apology for that video or something. It was wrong. I never saw her acknowledge it or apologize, which is wrong. Please do not send hate to Okami. She made a mistake and now she needs to fix that. She doesn't seem like a bad person. Her opinion was just a bit misinformed and ignorant. I don't hate her. I actually enjoy some of her content. Anyways, I don't have anything else to say. Stay safe, guys.
Misinformed and ignorant, that's a good one. So Okami helped myself and some of my friends trying to get a predator medical help when we interviewed Draco K-Night Blaze.
If your mental capability, somebody who's been diagnosed with mild retardation, Asperger's, and ADHD, someone who was diagnosed 15 years ago and has not currently received a made more recent diagnosis, I don't think you would be capable by yourself to just go off and roam free into the world. Your best option would be to face the music. Is it gonna be a shit show? Maybe. It might be. We don't know that yet. You have to try. But it's gonna be your best option.
To be honest, I'm just hoping.
God, she's really nice to you, man.
Truth is, the stream was to find out whether the guy was guilty or not. Spoilers, he was. I also butted heads with Okami when I was covering Lou the Kitty. It's a furry pedophile who ended up dating Monkey Jones, when Lou the Kitty ended up sleeping with a 15-year-old. I got to win that argument, not because of some sick debating skills, the facts were just simply on my side that time. I'm not saying that you can't treat cub porn as a red flag. It's perhaps a reason to eyeball someone a little bit more closely. I'm not saying that you can't choose to not hang out with people who either draw or buy or otherwise with that topic. What you can't do is go around stating that something is illegal without going into detail. For example, Kero the Wolf, had his transgressions happen today, he would likely be in trouble for a law called the PACT Act. This act passed in October 22nd, 2019. It makes it a federal crime for distribution of material displaying animal abuse across interstate lines, which I'm not a lawyer. I am paraphrasing. Do remember to put that little disclaimer in there, because there are images of him abusing animals on the web.
A user by the name Fox in Socks found an old Periscope video of Kero's. A tour of his garage dated 28th of April 2017. In it, Fox points out that one of the walls featured in the videos is an exact match with the room featured in the video of Coda's molestation. Noticing this, the group archived the evidence and began posting their proof to Twitter. Kero was very quick to delete the Periscope video, not understanding how the internet works. The internet never forgets. The archive video is still there for all the world to see. Kero's deletion is a confession of guilt. With all the evidence collected against Kero, in conjunction with this new evidence, there can be no doubts in exactly what he did.
I'm suggesting he would likely, remember that word, it is likely that he would have gotten arrested for this law, had these actions happened after the time that the law had passed. There's a bit more to it than that, but I'm just giving an example. Something that's so devoid and missing from this 2-minute video. You simply said that cub porn is child porn, and you presented your opinion as a legal fact. It is not. You've not provided any kind of proof that Okami did anything other than discuss a hot-button topic, and you expected her to bend a knee to you. Yeah, one more time, who are you again? Anywho, it's been a while since I've said this. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.